Yo, what's up, everybody? Let's get right to this. What's better, or what's preferred, should we say? Testosterone cream or the testosterone injection? And I'm going to be straight. I know a lot of guys are afraid of the needle. So what do? They go to the doctor thinking that they're going to get the cream and the cream's going to be as good as the needle. They can avoid taking an injection. But at the end of the day, if you talk to guys like myself that have been in the game for over 30 years, we know the difference, okay? And we've experienced the difference. So what do? We avoid the cream, and I'm going to tell you why. First of all, 30 years of me doing this, not one person that I've worked with in the past has ever chosen, after experiencing the cream versus the injection, they've never chosen the cream over the injection. As a matter of fact, most doctors that know what they're doing, internal medicine and sports doctors, will try to talk you out of the cream, okay? Here's why. The cream is not a slow, steady release into the system. You see, you have to take the cream every day. You got to put it on your skin. You got to rub it in, and it takes 30 minutes for it to fully dry and absorb, which means for 30 minutes every single day, you got to sit around. You can't put any clothes on. You can't touch it. You can't come in contact with anyone because you're going to transfer it to their skin. You can't get it wet. You can't sweat. You can't go swimming. You can't do anything for 30 minutes. And you got to do this every single day. Think about going on vacation. Really? You're going to bring this cream with you everywhere you freaking go? All right. That's the first one. Convenience. It's very inconvenient. Second, let's talk about the fact that maybe you have low T and you start the cream. And the first day you start the cream, you notice a difference. But then the next day you wake up, you feel terrible. You don't notice any changes. If anything, you feel worse the next day than you did prior to starting the cream. That's because you get these temporary spikes off the cream and you have to continue to renew the cream every freaking day, because it does not have a very slow, steady stream of testosterone entering into the blood. You're basically getting the absorption off the skin, instant spike, then you got to do the same damn thing the next day. All right. So medically, no good. Convenient-wise, no good. Testosterone in an injection, you see, comes with an ester attached. That's why this is the beauty here. Once you inject testosterone, it might have a 7 or a 10-day ester. Could be a cypionate, a nanothate. There's multi-esters like TESTOSTERONE. But basically what happens is the molecule is slowly released. That testosterone is slowly released into the bloodstream so that you can only inject it once a week. You only have to inject once a week if you want to, maybe twice a week at most if you're injecting a nanothate or a cypionate, you see. You don't have to carry this stuff around with you on vacation. You don't have to do it every single day. And what happens is that first injection spikes you up above the threshold level, and it keeps you there. So there's no erratic up and down like you're going to get with this cream. Now you can also monitor your dosing. You can go, say 2 cc's, 500 milligrams, 400 milligrams, 600 milligrams. You might be getting ready for a bodybuilding competition, 800 milligrams, 1,000 milligrams, whatever. You can dose, and you can be very accurate with your injections. You cannot high dose the cream, and you cannot be at all accurate with how much of that cream is actually getting absorbed into the bloodstream. Therefore, the majority of the people that I know, that I work with, I might say I may have come in contact with 1 or 2 people that have started the cream and stayed on the cream, and the only reason is because they are in their late 60s or 70s and they just don't want to inject. And they have all the time in the freaking day, and they don't go on vacations, and they can sit around for 30 minutes a day and wait for the cream to absorb. You see what I'm getting at here? So not only do you have the inconvenience of the cream, you have erratic bounces in testosterone levels, which creates higher estrogen levels, which creates major complications that now you somehow have to combat either more drugs with or just come off the cream altogether. Therefore, do not touch the cream. If I can talk you out of it right now by watching this video, if you are afraid of a freaking needle, That's the first sign you need to start testosterone, I guess. But do some research and find out all the complications and all the setbacks and all the freaking nonsense involved with this stupid cream. Look at the transfer alone, you know what I'm saying? What if you got a kid running around the house and the kid runs and jumps up on you and he gets the cream on his freaking arm? Now the kid gets a testosterone spike from you. You see what I'm saying? All these inconveniences here should deter you from wanting to do the lotion. So that's just my take. Do some more research. At the end of the day, the best choice will always be testosterone injection, cypionate or a nanothate. Y'all have an awesome afternoon. Doge Warrior out. Shaboom! Peace!